All right, this is part two. Here's a couple more graphs. Again, you could stop it and look at it on your own, just because I only get 5 minutes. Why people don't vote. Lack of political efficacy. So internal or external, meaning some people believe their vote does not count. It doesn't matter. So what's the point of even going out there? Lack of motivation. Um, Obviously, they're not out motivated to vote because it kind of probably goes along with the political efficacy. Uninspiring candidates. If they think the candidates are weak, what's the point of going out and voting? No realigning issues. That nothing's going to change if I vote for it. This is not a critical election. If I vote for this person, it's not going to change civil rights, or if I vote for this one, it's not going to change taxes. And one of the biggest reasons, people are too busy to go out and vote. And here are some of the reasons and percentages of people not voting in 2004. Ways to improve. Let's make registration and absentee voting easier. We saw this in 2020 during the pandemic. Absentee voting was easier. That's actually why we had a higher percentage. Make it easy for people to register like European countries do. The moment you turn 18, register. Make election day a holiday, all right, a paid vacation. People will probably go out and vote. And let's strengthen political parties by possibly getting rid of the two-party system. How Americans vote. Party identification. This is their guide for voting. If you identify with the party, it's easier to vote because you just go with the party that you identify with. But the problem is we are shifting more towards the middle and independent voters. How Americans see the candidates, their integrity, their reliability, their confidence. Are they honest people? Can we vote for them? Policy voting issues first, which can be difficult because of media. Remember, media dictates what's important to us, so sometimes we don't actually see all the issues or the stances of the candidates on those issues. Candidates want a visual and public image, and as a result, this personality plays a role in the voter choice. If we see this person as a family person who's never been divorced, this good visual public image will transcend to voters that this is a honest person with some integrity. So, with the party identification has decreased in recent years, and as a result, we have more independents who don't identify as a Republican or as a Democrat, and this leads to more ticket splitting instead of voting right down the column. Basing your vote choice on issue preferences and where the candidate states on policy issues. So maybe you want to vote for somebody who is pro-life, all right, and that's the only issue you care about. That's a candidate you're going to go with. The problem with that is sometimes candidates are very ambiguous on the issues. That means they're wishy-washy. They don't give you a direct answer on what their stance is. So as a result, the voters may not know candidates' stances on issues in general. The Electoral College, we've mentioned this before. We'll talk about it again. Electoral College actually elects the president. The states, the political parties, choose the electors. And we have a winner-take-all system. So if you win a state by one vote, that presidential candidate wins all of the electoral votes. And as a result, if you're a politician, you're going to emphasize the more populous states because that means you're going to have more electoral votes. And if you get to 270, you win the election. I'm not going to show the video, but you can watch that on your own. Each state has as many votes as it does representatives and senators. Winner of the popular vote typically gets all electoral college votes for that state. If no candidate gets a majority of 270, you need 270 to win. If that doesn't happen, the House of Representatives will vote for who the president should be. It's happened a few times in American history. The best example is the election of 1800 between Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr. Another example would be 1824 as well, Andrew Jackson and John Quincy Adams. Each state gets one vote. Oh, sorry. Here is the 2016 Electoral College. All right, you can see Trump and Pence, 294 electoral votes, 24 over the 270. And Clinton and Tim Kaine from Virginia, 244. They fell underneath. Here are the reapportionment gains and losses following the 2010 census. Again, census is extremely important because it dictates how many people are within the state, and that can affect your representation in the House of Representatives, which can affect